Hello everybody, my name is Kuuribro. Welcome back to Pokemon Moon Super Blind Nuzlocke, the game where I haven't played a Pokemon in 12 years and now I'm jumping back in on hard mode. I made a pseudo promise last week to try and get in some gameplay in the daytime in the game, which means that it's 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night here on a Friday. I am quite tired. I've spent most of today in VR at work, so my eyes hurt. I'm doing this for you guys for the sake of variety. I love you guys. A couple really quick things. I've been going back and rewatching some of the material, and I've realized that the cuts are getting a little bit too frequent to me. Like, they feel good when I'm in the editing process, but they feel too frequent and too hard when I'm actually watching. So I'm going to try to cut back on those a little bit more. And maybe use some more soft transitions, that type of thing. I don't know. And I'm also going to try to bring down the energy a little bit on some of the voice stuff. I know some of you guys like that, but there's also some people that don't. And I started off this series keeping it relatively low-key, kind of calm. This isn't Shantae. I don't need to go completely over the top for everybody. So I kind of just want to keep this calm, you know? Keep this more about the game and my incompetence at it, and less about being loud and crazy. Except for when something's about to die or has died. I can't contain my feelings there. I'm sure that you guys understand. Last thing here, too. I dug out somebody from the box that we haven't really gotten much of a chance to use on all of Akala Island because I've been so worried about his fragility. To level him up a bit, Pubert's back in the game for this rock type challenge. And catching him up, I got him to level 26. And he evolves into Dugtrio at level 26. And Dugtrio is a fucking rocker now. He's got the hair metal. All three of his heads have various forms of hair metal. Pubert has become a man, you guys. Hair is sprouting out of every orifice. It cannot be contained. My little boy's growing up. I can't say that and keep a straight face. So enough of all of that, enough with all of the intro stuff. I've got Pubert up first. I'm scared, but every single person in my team is ready to go against rock types. I could lose 5 members here and I would still have a super effective answer. I really don't want to because I love all of these guys, but Olivia, show me what you got, girl. And I do mean what's in your Pokeballs. You just keep them curves over there on that side of the battlefield. We can have coffee later. All right then, you've completed the trials of all 3 captains here on Akala Island. Now you face the grand trial of the Kahuna. I'd love to. Oh, that sass, though. We're gonna give you guys everything we got. My partners are all adorable, rugged little rock types. I can't remember, is this the tune that Hala had? This seems very, very scary. Sent out a nose pass, okay. This sounds different from the tunes that it had for the Hala fight. Okay, so 26 was a good level to aim. Look at that majestic mane on Pubert from the back. Okay, wait, no, this is the tune that was on for Hala. It sounded so intense, but then they bring in the hopeful shit. Okay, I know that Nose Pass is a rock type. Obviously, I don't know if it's anything else, though. That could pose a problem. Or if it's on the ground, right? Okay, good. Its evolution was floating. If it has Levitate, all of my ground stuff is fucked. I want to use Sand Tomb. I got Sand Tomb. And it's, damage over time, but god damn it, Pubert is still... Wait, no, he's not. When he evolved into Dugtrio is actually close to the defenses, close to Derpulese, close to Brionne in terms of defenses right now. I might be able to take a hit if I Sand Tomb the thing. Plus, that's pretty good damage for every turn. Became trapped by the quicksand and used Rock Slide. I believe Rock is ineffective against Steel, correct? Yes. Yes. Okay, so the every turn damage is actually pretty weak. It's kind of like Bind in that respect. The initial shot works on the type advantages. Like we saw that with that Fairy Floral Wreath last time. But the damage on every turn is like independent of types. So whereas Wrap did nothing and then a lot, Sand Tomb did a lot and then smaller. I'm just talking myself in circles now. Is Steel super effective against Rock? Rock is ineffective. I guess if I'm gonna get the chance to experiment, I should do it now. It is. Nice, nice. Another Rock Slide. He's doing very well against this Nose Pass, but I still gotta wonder what's coming up next. Of course you're gonna use the recovery options. That was a lot of recovery too. Maybe I should just Magnitude. Like, give up the Metal Clawing because it's doing a fair amount of damage, but Magnitude could do a lot more. A little sad that I had to get rid of Bulldoze, but I wanted to keep the Dark move just for some type variety. There we go, that's what I'm after. Well done, Pubert. You've killed your first Pokemon as a full-grown man. But to send in Lycanroc. Sorry, I thought I heard some sounds outside my headphones. I'm gonna leave Pubert out for now because I can't remember what this is. I have never seen that before in my life. What the fuck is that thing? How is that a rock type? I don't believe you. That looks like a rabid weasel. Just hop in with a Magnitude, man. Don't fuck around. Magnitude of 10. Get that super effective on that rock. Hot diggity dang, Pubert. Yes. And to anybody out there who's gonna say that this justifies speed, you keep it in your pants. I've told you before. Speed is just not the way I choose to play with this stuff. Yes, speed has a use. If that hadn't worked, and he had a move that would one-shot me in return, I would be screwed. It's only because I got lucky, and I had a super effective, high-power move hit him right off the bat. I can't rely on speed to one-shot things all the time. Now, what is this thing that this is her middle one. So that thing, that Lycanroc, that was supposed to be like her big secret, her main hitter. I'm actually gonna swap just because I want to give Psynaut a quick chance here. I believe Psynaut goes much, much slower. Boldore. Ooh, that thing. That's what Roggenrola turns into, isn't it? Shit, Psynaut's up against Evolution now. Oh, but Psynaut has the benefit of a Z move. Bloom Doom, bitch. And I go before it. Thank God rock types are so dang slow. Come on, Psynaut. Blast it with the power of the sun. The flower power. Solar Blade's got nothing on that. It's still alive. Wow, this thing is a tough customer. Used Headbutt. Ooh. Ooh, that was powerful. That was painful. So I think Bloom Doom had a power of 140. I'm just guessing. I forgot to check. Leaf Blade, 140 is about that much. Leaf Blade might kill it. I'm gonna hope it kills it, or at least gets a critical. Yes. Yes. Well, oh, and it was a crit. Well done, Psynaut. If Olivia had a Z move in store like Hala, which I have to assume she did, she's got the wrist strap, never got a chance to use it. how lovely. I can tell you don't want to give it up, girl, but you gotta give it up. I beat you fair and square in ritual combat. You owe me a thingamajig, whatever it is from this trial, and a date. Diamonds only sparkle after coal is pushed to its absolute limit. You guys are the best. Here, the rock-type Z crystal, the Rockium Z is all yours. This might go well on a certain tree-like Pokemon I have awaiting. Because aside from that, I don't have any other rock types. Grand trial complete. Much less monumental than any of the actual trials were. I got all worked up over, I guess not nothing. Olivia probably killed a fair amount of Nuzlockers herself. But I just came prepared. A rock-type Z-power, you have to move like this to draw it out. Watch carefully because the hip movement is crucial. I'm already watching your hips, girl. You don't gotta tell me twice. Pulling the buff boy stances, eh? I'm Lily's just like, wow. I think I'm into girls now. I'm playing Fire Emblem Heroes right now, and I re-rolled until I got a Hector. I wasn't looking for a Hector, but I was looking for just anybody at 5-star that I liked, preferably a Lyn. But then I got Hector, and it was like, well, I can't say no to my blue-haired buff boy, now can I? General of Ostia, he's fantastic. Use it well, the rock type. It's hard, sturdy, rugged, and physically strong. So, nothing like me at all. I guess opposites really do attract. You've got some pretty rugged, tough-looking attributes to you. Just gonna let that sit and let people attach their own meaning to it. Pew! You look very pleased, don't you? By the way, Lily, this might be a weird question, but why even come to the Ruins of Life if you're not a trainer? Oh, because of Nebby. It's not originally from here, and I want to help it get back to its home, but I don't have any idea how to do that. It seems fond of the ruins for some reason, so I keep visiting them and hoping that maybe I'll find some clue to help it. You certainly don't see Pokemon like that every day. Tapu Lele may be called the guardian deity of our island, but it can also run wild at times. Regular Pokemon normally avoid the guardians at all costs, unless they're strong enough to face the Tapu themselves, that is. Pew! Wait, that can't be right. I think your journey will hold many surprises, and I hope it holds many joys. I'll take you back to town, Lily. You're doing everything you can for your partner, even though you're not a trainer. I like that kind of person, so I can't help but give you a hand. I know you said you came here for the ruins, but, we're not gonna go there. You're Kahuna Olivia. I'm Hao from Iki Town. You've gotta let me battle you. Oh, hey, Coobins. Guess what? This weird green guy from Aether told me to come to Hano Grand Resort once I finished up with my grand trial here in Akala. Crazy, right? Ooh, the Aether Foundation. I'm not sure what he wants with you, Coobins, but why not go find out? If you don't want to keep him waiting, then Charizard should get you there in no time. The Hano Grand Resort lies just over the bridge near the Dimensional Research Lab. The Aether Foundation? I think I'll stay here. I'd like to see how House Bottle goes too. You see, I knew it, I called it. These were the guys from the beginning of the game that were chasing her down. They gotta be assholes. I knew they weren't holding everything on the up and up. Even though I hate to see Pokemon get hurt. But I know that both of your Pokemon are dedicated to battling beside you two. I may not be as strong as my Gramps, Hala, but I can still raise up Torracat and the rest of my team to do their best. You're just Hao, right? Yeah, I thought I recognized that dumb little face. And what's wrong with that? Who cares if you're Hala's grandson? Now show me what Hao can do. Please go easy on me. I'm not actually very good at this. Okay, so that's another grand trial down. I was ready for that to take up like almost an entire episode. We're only at 17 minutes, including like my ramblings at the beginning, so let's just go right ahead and head off to the new area. I'm not actually gonna fly in with Charizard. I want to stop at the Pokemon Center and swap up my team just a little bit. I don't think I have need for 3 ground types anymore. I gotta get my variety back. I think it might actually be time to give Bob another shot, because we haven't really used him since he evolved into the Bus Bug. Okay, let's get Woodmeister back in here. I didn't get to give him his fair shake at the grass trial. Geez, a lot of our old mainstays are still down at level 24. Well, I've got electricity covered for now with Bob. So maybe I should grab Lady Stash again. I guess who at this point needs swapping out? Okay, yeah, get back in here, Lady Stash. I certainly hope that the next area is not all level 27s and he's gonna punish me for coming in with weak guys. All right, get us there in style, Tauros. Oh. Can I get a Pinion? Okay, already covered that. Wait a tick, wait a tick, wait a tick, wait a tick. Can I fly back? I'll be back in a second. I never actually went inside the ruins. Olivia shushed me away. I gotta check it out in here. It's a puzzle. Maybe a powerful Pokemon could move it. Okay, so I will be able to come down here, but I need that thing that lets me move big boulders first. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Also, did she actually stamp my passport? I can't remember. I think you're supposed to get a passport stamp when you beat a guy. Melee completion, Akala completion. Good. I did get it. And then a bunch of empty pages. Jeez, there's 15 pages in this thing. There's gotta be some endgame content. There's only 4 islands. Anyways, I'll come back to you guys when we actually get back to the place. And we have arrived. The Stoutland has moved. And we are at the Hano Grand Resort. I live my life in search of pleasure. I wonder if I'd find something new to enjoy if I went through the island challenge once again. You've already beaten it? Criminy, lady. Do a quick look, see if there's any fishing rocks down here. It looks like no go. There is a boat, though. Ah, one of the things that Wingull turns into, the pelican. The Pelipper, that's it. The Pelipper's flying. I want to get carried around in Pelipper's beak. Probably a risky proposition there, kid. It's going to eat ya. Do you think it's wild, or does it belong to someone at the hotel? I think I do not care. Alola is so interesting because it has all these different architectural styles thanks to so many people coming here from all over. So what, do people just come out on vacation and then decide to never leave? Hey, Pika. Pikachu. Shoo shoo. Pikachus don't say shoo. Master Chooster. This is your first vacation in 3 years. Please forget that you're a famous star and just enjoy being a regular Pikachu for once. Oh my god, it's a movie star. Down here on the beach, we got... Of course I'm gonna look down the beach. Oh, we totes could. We could go for a ride down here. Let's check the map. It's 2 separate areas. The Hano Grand Resort and the Hano Beach. Let me write these down. So, still not looking to catch something just yet. But I'm gonna have to soon. I think once I'm done Akala, I'm gonna head back to Melee and try to wrap up those places that I couldn't catch something before. Cause I've lost my water backups. Noodle Arms and Jizz Tip are no longer with us. Come on, Stoutland will get this beast pristine in no time, and a bag full of new treasures, too, once we find all the hidden items in the sand. It's not gonna happen, kid. I've got my own Stoutland, and I'm gonna find it all before you. Give me those treasures. Give me those treasures. Soda Pop, it's mine. The only reason I can luxuriate like this now is thanks to the work I do here on the beach. Why don't you try chucking some Pyukumuku? The hell is a Pyukumuku? Oh, more stuffs. And a pearl, I can sell that, nice. I'm a real man of the seas and I consider it my duty to keep the beach safe. Here's my warning to you. The only people you'll find swimming in the water here are Pokemon trainers. Be careful out there. Oh, shoosters. Maybe I should go out then just to get some levels from my guys. Of course, if I do, then I'm like committed to catching something in that water. Maybe I'll make that decision next time. Here, why don't you take this? A soda pop, another one. Nice. I'll take heal and stuff. Would you rather have had soda pop that I already started drinking? Well, I mean, I'm not the one that brought it up, but if you don't like it. That is a big water area, big beach. Ooh, there's someone out there. Glistening sweat, slippery goo. That's gross. The perfect tune that keeps Hano Beach going. Puku Muku chuckers are desperately needed. What is this? Yes. I'm one of the staff members responsible for keeping Hano Beach spotless for our guests, but Puku Muku sometimes wriggle up on our beach from the sea. I don't know why they do it, but we can't just leave them there. They shrivel up on land, and that's not all. Our guests get grossed out seeing them, and sometimes even get hurt stepping on them. So we end up with no choice but to chuck them back to the sea. Wait, step 1, catch it? Once every last Pukumuku. Okay, sure. Diving right back into the sea. I can see 6 in need of saving. Please tell me this isn't gonna be a battle. I'm so curious, but I don't wanna... Puke? Muke. You chuck the Pukumuku back. Okay, good. Not a battle. Not a battling situation. I say that, but, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and bet that maybe, like, the 6th one will actually be a battle. So I'm gonna go ahead and ignore this for now. And there's some ground types causing stirs here. And I found a heart scale all the way down here. Probably more Diglets, but I don't really want more Diglets. I want to dive in. I want to know what's on that island. I want to explore the water. I am going to go for a little bit of a surf and try fighting a few of these trainers. Sorry, I accidentally turned the volume down. And I'm gonna try to catch a thing in the water. That is now the plan. Wait. Get off. If I'm gonna catch anything, I wanna know what's up here at this... God damn it! Fuck, I wasn't looking! Shit! No, make it... Oh! Okay. I can deal with this. I can take a Staryu. I'll take a Staryu. I don't think I've ever really used a Staryu. Well, it's the same level, so it should be able to take a pluck and live. Swift. Ooh. Swift is one of those moves that always goes before me. Ooh, that's painful. That's a painful shot. So that's a power of 60 with stab damage. Break is 75, but not stab. Break barriers such as Light Screen and Reflect. With it only being one turn, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and try throwing a Quick Ball. Come on. I like that design. Blue and yellow, electricity looking. Yes! Yes! Do. I caught me a Staryu. I don't have any other things. Kind of, you know, wasn't expecting that. I wanted to go see the other things, but I wasn't watching where I was going. This Pokemon gets nibbled on by Luminion and others. Thanks to its red core, it regenerates fast, so it's unconcerned by their snack attacks. Cool. Would you like to give Staryu a nickname? Absolutely. And just because I've been taking up some beginner rudimentary Japanese lessons, and I have learned the word for you. I know what it is that I am going to call this thing, and I'm just gonna be just a little bit weeb, stanata. The Japanese word for you is anata, and for me it's watashi. But I don't want to name it according to what it's going to evolve into, which is star me. It's a star you right now, so it becomes stanata. But I don't think I really want to use it right now, because I've still got water covered with derpy. And I'm giving some other people their fair shake right now. So, stanata, let's send you off to the box, and we will say hi to you later. Okay, alrighty. Well, now I can finish throwing these things into the sea with no worries of potentially getting locked into a battle. Really, what I was worried about was that Battle 6, the 6th one of these things would attack me, and then I'd have to get into a battle with it, but I would be unable to catch it, and I would waste my shot for the place. And it looks like that was not the case. Anyways, but you know what? Whatever, I didn't know. Blind play, yo. Good job, part-timer. You got every last Pyukumuku that was stranded back into the sea. Now they're safe where they should be, and the beach is safe for our guests. You have a real knack for Pyukumuku chucking, and I got your pay ready right here. Take it, you earned it. 20,000? Wow. Can I do it again? But a lot of tourists from other regions don't understand their appeal. It's a real shame. No matter how many times we toss them back, they come wriggling back up. Feel free to come back and help again whenever you have some spare time. Could I make 20 grand, every day just for doing this? Because that's insane. Okay. Now, I want to go see what this thing actually was that I missed. And what's that thing next to it? There's something under the water that's bubbling. So many curiosities. Oh, okay. So the water is like the rustles in the grass and ground dirt being kicked up, and they'll just rush at you. Okay. It's a tentacool. I wouldn't have been able to catch one anyways because of the duplicate claws. So let me just wipe the floor with this thing really quick, and if anything interesting happens, I will show you guys what it is that happens. Heads up, nothing interesting happened. I just plucked it twice. It's a dead cool. So what is this thing? Oh, it was just a Pokeball under the water. It was an item. Cool. Dang it, get away from me, tentacles. It is tentacle, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so with that, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and call this one an episode. I was really ready for this one to be a much bigger chunk, but Olivia's battle just went much shorter than I was expecting. Okay, so tune in next time on show, guys, for what it is we're gonna do next. I think I already have an idea, but I don't want to lay it all out flat in front of you guys right now. It's got to be a little bit of an element of suspense. I only have 2 options, so we'll see if you guys can figure it out. Hit that like button down below. Please do consider subscribing if you have not already. During this past week, I got the bump. I'm up to 409 now. We've crossed over that 400 threshold. Yes! I appreciate every single one of you guys so much, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying this series. I love that you are so involved with it and you comment on things. It makes my day so much better. I know I keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that because really, it's what matters to me. Hit that like button down below. Catch you guys in the next episode. See you.